Hey there, night dwellers. Join the Phantom Troupe for a serene escape into dreamland with enchanting sleep stories. Let the calming tales transport you to a world of peaceful slumber and restful nights.
Hey there, I'm Isabella, your sweet storyteller. It warms my heart to have you here with me. Tonight, we're set for an adventure into the world of mystery and suspense. Get ready to be hooked by a story that unfolds in the shadows of the unknown, where every page brings us closer to an unsolved enigma. Before we dive into the gripping narrative, take a moment to let go of the day's events. Inhale deeply, letting the weight of the world lift from your shoulders. Exhale, embracing the soothing calm that surrounds you. As we embark on this mysterious tale, picture yourself on the edge of anticipation, eager to uncover the secrets that lie ahead. The story we're about to unfold draws inspiration from real-life enigmas, weaving a tapestry of intrigue that will keep you on the edge of your seat. Feel the tension in your muscles dissipate with each breath. With the day behind you and relaxation setting in, let the excitement of the unknown heighten your senses. Together, we'll navigate through the twists and turns of this suspenseful narrative. Now, as the world fades away and the mystery unfolds, allow the soothing rhythm of my voice to guide you into a tranquil state. Stay tuned as we step into the mysterious unknown, where every moment holds the promise of revelation. In the bustling city of London, where the echoes of footsteps reverberated through the narrow alleys and towering buildings, there existed a world shrouded in shadows. It was a world of secrets, lies, and deceit, where the line between truth and falsehood blurred like the mist on a cold winter morning. Daniel Morgan, a Welsh private investigator with a keen eye for uncovering the truth, navigated through this murky world with a sense of purpose and determination. With his rugged demeanor and sharp intellect, he had earned a reputation as one of the most reliable and resourceful investigators in the city. One fateful evening, as the sun dipped below the horizon and the city lights flickered to life, Daniel received a cryptic message on his answering machine. The voice on the other end was hushed, filled with urgency and fear. It spoke of secrets too dangerous to reveal, of shadows lurking in the darkness, waiting to consume those who dared to uncover the truth. Intrigued by the mysterious message, Daniel set out to meet his informant at a local pub in Sydenham, a quiet neighborhood on the outskirts of London. Little did he know that this meeting would set into motion a chain of events that would shake the foundations of the city and plunge him into the heart of a deadly conspiracy. The pub was dimly lit, the air thick with the smell of stale beer and cigarette smoke. Daniel scanned the room, his eyes darting from one shadowy corner to the next, searching for his informant. Finally, he spotted a figure hunched over in the far corner, their face obscured by the darkness. Approaching cautiously, Daniel slid into the seat opposite the mysterious figure. "You called?" he said, his voice low and steady. The figure glanced up, their eyes darting nervously around the room. "I have information," they whispered, their voice barely audible above the din of the pub. "But it comes at a price." Daniel leaned in closer, his curiosity piqued. "Name your price," he said, his voice barely a whisper. The informant hesitated for a moment, as if weighing their options. Then, with a resigned sigh, they began to speak. They spoke of corruption within the ranks of the police force, of officers on the take, and justice for sale to the highest bidder. They spoke of a case too dangerous to pursue, of a truth too ugly to face. As the informant's words hung in the air like a heavy cloud, Daniel felt a chill run down his spine. He knew he was treading on dangerous ground, playing a game where the stakes were higher than he could have ever imagined. Days turned into weeks, and Daniel delved deeper into the murky world of corruption and deceit. He followed leads that led him down dark alleyways and into the underbelly of the city, where danger lurked around every corner. But with each step he took, Daniel felt the walls closing in around him. His every move was watched, his every word scrutinized. It was as if he had become a pawn in a game he didn't understand, a puppet whose strings were pulled by unseen hands. Then, one fateful night, as Daniel made his way home through the deserted streets of Sydenham, he felt a presence behind him. He quickened his pace, his heart pounding in his chest. But it was too late. Before he could react, a shadowy figure emerged from the darkness, a glint of steel in their hand. The blow came swift and unexpected, sending Daniel crashing to the ground in a daze of pain and confusion. As he struggled to regain his senses, he caught a fleeting glimpse of his attacker's face, a face he knew all too well. It was a face he had trusted, a face he had once called friend. But now, as he lay bleeding in the cold embrace of the night, he realized the truth. In this world of shadows and deceit, there were no friends, only enemies waiting to strike. As news of Daniel's brutal attack spread through the city like wildfire, a wave of fear swept through the streets. People whispered in hushed tones, casting suspicious glances at their neighbors, wondering who could be next. But amidst the chaos and confusion, one voice remained steadfast in its pursuit of the truth. It was the voice of Alistair, Daniel's brother and confidant, who refused to let his brother's attackers go unpunished. With a steely determination, Alistair launched his own investigation into the events that had led to Daniel's assault. He combed through witness statements and police reports, piecing together a puzzle fraught with lies and deception. But the deeper he dug, the more tangled the web of lies became. It seemed that everyone had something to hide. Everyone had a motive for wanting Daniel silenced. From corrupt police officers to rival investigators, the list of suspects grew longer with each passing day. Yet, amidst the chaos, Alistair refused to give up hope. He knew that somewhere, buried beneath the layers of deceit, lay the truth, and he was determined to uncover it, no matter the cost. Months turned into years, and still, the truth remained elusive. Despite Alistair's tireless efforts, Daniel's attackers remained at large, their identities shrouded in mystery. But then, just when all hope seemed lost, a breakthrough occurred. A piece of evidence surfaced, linking one of Daniel's attackers to a web of corruption within the police force. With this newfound lead, Alistair launched a renewed effort to bring his brother's attackers to justice. He rallied support from the media and the public, shining a light on the dark underbelly of the city and exposing the corruption that had festered within its ranks for far too long. And slowly, but surely, the pieces of the puzzle began to fall into place. Witnesses came forward with with new information. Evidence was re-examined, and suspects were brought in for questioning. Then, one fateful day, justice was finally served. Daniel's attackers were arrested and charged with his assault, their faces plastered across the front pages of every newspaper in the city. As Alistair stood outside the courthouse, watching as his brother's attackers were led away in handcuffs, he felt a sense of closure wash over him. It had been a long and difficult journey, filled with twists and turns. But in the end, justice had prevailed. And as he looked up at the clear blue sky above, he knew that somewhere, up there among the clouds, Daniel was looking down on him with pride, knowing that his brother had fought for the truth until the very end. Years have passed since that fateful day, but the memory of Daniel Morgan lives on. His name is etched in the annals of history, a symbol of courage and determination in the face of adversity. The investigation into Daniel's murder may have ended, but the scars it left behind still linger. The wounds may have healed, but the pain remains, a constant reminder of the darkness that lurks within us all. But amidst the shadows, there's also hope. Hope for a better future, where justice prevails and truth triumphs over deceit. And as long as there are those willing to fight for what is right, the light will always shine through, banishing the darkness and illuminating the path to a brighter tomorrow.